Oh hey, it's a spicy meatball. And it's a me, a Metal Blue Eyes Zero. I'm not gonna do the faux Italian thing the whole time. Anyways, it's back to the magical weird world of Strange Real with some more Yusian ethnic cleansing. Great stuff. Anyways, joining me as always is Fighter Kaus, the man who fighting games are his passion.
Yeah, doing great. Playing more Tekken. I don't know what else to say.
Ah yes, the soul of Tekken. And last but not least, of course, our good buddy, Double RPG.
I think I'm doing okay for a 15-year-old with a wife and a baby.
Hell yeah.
You are doing
Oh,
remarkably well.
uh, if only that were true about the wife and the baby part, but I
Yeah,
probably would not
exactly.
want that.
I was about
I
to
probably
say,
would not want.
That story's true.
I probably would not. Yeah, I probably would not want that when I'm 15 years old,
Exactly.
or else, or else my freedom would just go down the drain right there.
Anyways, welcome, folks. We hope you are having a great week. It has been a weird, wacky one for various reasons, but we hope that you are good. I gotta get my freaking ass behind this damn thing. It's got an ass on it, but yeah, folks, we're going through yet another campaign. This time it's number 3. This time we are going to join Newcov, whose ambition just might outpace sanity.
A campaign, huh? What's that? What's the difference between that and campaigns?
I don't know. I guess there's a lot of complaining. It's the campaign.
Bad, bad, bad.
Ha 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 ha. I know. Ah, damn it. I thought I could get that guy too. Oh well. Okay, there's one more, but there's also some asshole here, so I'll try to put another missile up his backside. But these are slow-moving, double-hulled mother effers, so yeah. Boom! There we go.
Shakalaka!
Ah, yes, but what about you guys?
Not a whole lot. Just back to work this week for me mostly after my vacay last week. So, but on the upside, I finally managed to complete the main scenario for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really taxing for about a few weeks, but managed to get through it with flying colors.
And now we just gotta wait until part 3 comes out.
Yeah, whoever knows how long that's gonna take. But if I had to guess, it'd probably be around the tail end of the PS5's life cycle when the final part arrives.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to wager a guess.
You know, until the inevitable remastered port on the PS6. So.
Yeah, I wonder how the hell they would do that. But either way,
they could do it to The Last of Us. So why?
True.
Okay.
I
know that's a.
I will.
Tired joke.
But I will say from what all I played, managed to beat it in almost 88 hours, and I definitely say I had a lot more fun with it than I did with Remake. Even though I did like Remake, but I think Rebirth is the superior game by all metrics.
I just want to pop in with some chat stuff.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Hi, Starchild. LPA says too much rain. Yeah, right now it's raining like crazy over here.
That's funny
because
here it's snowing like nuts.
And Starchild said probably another. Hi, Starchild. He said probably another 5 years till the next game, and LPA said, well, the good news is 16's getting DLC soon.
Yes, the Rising Tide DLC for Final Fantasy 16, where you can finally get the Icon Leviathan amongst your playable races or playable Eidolons in the game that you can play in 16, which you couldn't do it in the main game either way. But the thing that really intrigues me about that DLC, with that DLC and the previous one, is that if you complete them, is that there's going to be an epilogue quest that takes place after that. I mean, after the main game. So it's like, and if you played the entirety of Final Fantasy 16 and you saw the ending, it kind of is one of those things where it just makes you. It just leaves a lot more to be desired on what to expect there to be in the ending, because it kind of ends on an ambiguous note. But yeah, exciting stuff.
All right, time to bomb some bases with some bravado, or as I used to call it, bravado, because I was an idiot and didn't know how to spell.
Well, hey, I didn't know finite was pronounced finite.
Well, fair enough. We all have those. So.
When I was a kid, I always saw infinite, so I'm like, oh, if that word, if infinite means there's no limits, and that's the opposite of infinite, where there's a limit, then it's got to be spelled finite.
Well, I could see that though. I could see why you would think that. So that does make sense.
I was like, yeah, it's finite, right? Like I ain't fit. Like I always say.
There. This way.
It's like when there are those who pronounce Geralt of Rivia's name wrong. They just say Geralt of Rivia, and then the Witcher fan base is like, no, you gotta say Geralt. That's how it's said in the game.
Oh, I'm imagining like the way you said the Witcher fan. I'm imagining like Homer Simpson and Hank Hill fused together, like
Homer Hill.
Homer Hill. Why, you little boy? And instead of choking him, he'd just, I don't know, drink a beer at him.
Why, you little boy? You come here. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that time Barney Gumble tried to be Homer?
Yes, actually.
And,
I remember that time
Barney
he also
was
tried being Marge.
Woohoo! But Barney tried to pretend to be Homer by saying "do woohoo," and then he said, "That boy ain't right."
Yeah, that boy ain't right.
Hey, Lord Doom.
You got the wrong show there, buddy. Hey, Lord Doom.
He says fandom's mispronouncing things like jail.
Yeah, jail. Yeah, how it's written in Middle English, G-G-A-O-L, really catches a lot of people off, not realizing that's how it used to be spelled. Instead of J-A-I-L. So, yeah.
Yeah, he says that he's going through Final Fantasy V, the Pixel remaster. He just completed the second world, so basically the first world and the second world are united at that point in what he's playing. So, yeah.
He's been platinuming them all, too, so that's why he's...
Which is crazy.
I saw him platinum, too. I was there for that. It was nuts, because he just... His platinum was to find one specific monster that was super rare, that had a super rare spawn.
Oh, yeah, there's always one of those assholes, isn't there? You gotta find something, yeah.
And speaking of Final Fantasy, I guess that Naoki Yoshida, or Yoshi P, is at PAX East
that's right.
this weekend.
Oh, really?
Which, yeah, he already did both the Final Fantasy 16 and 14 panel, and for 14 Dawn Trail, they have a new mount that's coming out, and it's actually based on the Eidolon arc from Final Fantasy 9. And now Yoshi P didn't say what's the reason behind that, as well as the I guess like the minions of Zidane and Garnet, like the chibi minions that you can actually have with you when you're walking on the world on the fields. He says, I can't really say that much right now because it's a secret. So there's a lot of people speculating that, about that supposed remake of Final Fantasy IX. It is being worked on, or we'll finally get the first glimpse of the new Final Fantasy IX animated series that's been teased, based on that Netflix leak or whatever. I'm like, oh, hey, that sounds very promising.
It does. It really does. Final Fantasy
Oh
could
yeah,
definitely use some anime love.
yes it could. Doesn't just have to be Legend of the Crystals or Last Order Final Fantasy 7 or On the Way to a Smile Final Fantasy 7 or even the Final Fantasy 15 OVA Brotherhood.
Do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
You
more
can't
things.
you can't just play anything nowadays. You got to watch the friggin' animes. You got to watch the movies, the
I know,
OVAs,
right?
the friggin' light
Honkai
novels from
Impact is like that.
Japan. You got to read translations of the light novels and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Honkai Impact's like that. Just change Japan to China, but same thing. Most of the story is in like material that never released here, so like that's why I'm so confused playing that story. It's like, oh, all the backup material never even came out over here. Okay.
But okay, let's see. Lord Doom, he says a couple new things. He says, yeah, but the hilarious part is that it's commonly known that if you Google a word, you can hear it pronounced. So the excuse of, well, I've only ever seen it written and never spoken isn't even valid anymore. And to be fair, that's how I learned. True
Well,
enough.
I always heard that if you tried to Google, that you'd break the internet. So
Yeah, I've done it a couple times though. But I
know.
remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
that was the old joke. Yeah.
The old joke, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that Google does have
Or it's not a
some
series
Easter
of
eggs.
tubes. It's a big truck.
Google has a series of Easter eggs when you go into the search engine on their website, and one of the Easter eggs is that if you type out the phrase "do a barrel roll," that the search page for that phrase actually does a barrel roll, just does a
Oh, yeah.
360-degree.
That reminds me of a lot of old
Oh, it does.
websites.
Hey,
That
you're right.
reminds me of a lot of old websites that used to do stuff when you put in the Konami code. Like they would do something like weird or funny.
That's funny.
Or if you're in
Anyway,
Japan, as it's otherwise known as the Konami command. Up, down, left, right, EA start.
funny how we mentioned the Konami code since Contra Operation Galuga released not too long ago.
Yes, it looks pretty good actually.
Got me excited to hear that Steve Bloom is the voice of Bill Reiser in that game. Anyways, Starchild does say a couple things. He says, hopefully they aren't remaking 9. That just seems like a waste of time. And the other is...
Yeah, like a full-on remake, I don't think so. I think it's like you said, Kyle, it's most likely going to be like an anime or something.
Yeah. But I will say that if they do intend to do a remake, then it's probably going to be just more or less a fresh coat of paint. That's what I'm thinking.
Probably.
And if they add voiceovers, then I'll be even more happier. But anyway, Starchild also said, I bought a Final Fantasy DVD set that has all of those OVAs, along with the Final Fantasy Unlimited series. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that's a blast from the past.
But I really hope it doesn't.
You said your week. I forgot to. We didn't talk about our week, but I don't think.
Oh yeah, you go. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
And I'll chat. I'll talk a bit.
I'm trying to think. But what the heck did I even do?
What do any of us ever do in our lives?
Well, that's sad. But my memory, I can't. Well, I know I streamed, obviously.
Oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure you did some King of Fighters or some Tekken or something. So yeah.
I did stream that Fate. Watch wrestling.
Well, of course.
Got happy to see Edge beat Christian. That was good.
Finally. And that was brutal what he used Spike for when fighting against Christian.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I cannot imagine Christian having any more children after getting slapped in the nuts with Spike. That looked painful.
Oh yes, right in the good old mummy daddy button.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I was gonna I have a webcomic to work on, so I have my drawing or creative drive in general, like writing, took a nosedive. So I'm like, man,
Well, I mean, you just recently got done with a new chapter of New Courage.
yep. So I'm just trying to draw a cover now for the next chapter.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna
Okay, if I
do the page.
remember.
I just want to do the cover.
Okay, so if I remember right, this should be the mission where you can leave with Decent coming up. Only this time we're gonna stay with the UPEO until I think
Oh,
the
okay.
next mission, which is our chance to defect to Newcom.
Bad Gamer said hi. So he wrote. That's great.
Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, I can confirm Jerry did stream during the week. I would know since I was there. Kappa. Yep. And hey, what's going on, Bad Gamer? Hope your week has been great. Hope you're enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 that came out this week.
Yeah, since you're not playing on PC.
Oh, God.
Oh, good thing you're not playing on PC, or else I would have felt real
That's
bad for
why
you,
I
man.
still play console, right, Kyle? Even though we have PCs, because some ports you just
Some ports
still
are
need a
just
console
shit.
for.
Right.
Are just
Right. It's always good to have a home video game console as a backup in case if you're an avid PC player, it's always good to have a
Still have a PS5
video game
or
console.
Xbox. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
Some games
You're
just
not-
aren't going to be optimized.
no. And not only that, but I know I mentioned this in the Hero Club stream last night, but Capcom also secretly hiding pay-to-win microtransactions just in case if you don't want to unlock everything or being awarded with
Yes.
the unlockables when you complete the game.
Yeah, you can still unlock them, but they're doing that thing where, like, yeah, if you don't, you could just pay. Yeah, woo.
you just give us money.
Yeah.
I fell for
Yeah.
that trap. Tales of Arise.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of the reason I also beat it before you, because I was like, oh my god, grinding would take. So I fell for that trap.
Bad Gamer says no. This week has been awful. Jerry, you would know, but yes,
Yes, I do.
Dragon's Dogma 2 has been making the week slightly less awful.
Oh,
But but still, I just find it funny how in the PC version of the game that because of there being so many NPCs, it actually butchers the frame rate. But the thing is, in order to alleviate the frame rate and to actually make it smoother, is that you have to kill the NPCs in the game.
kill as many as you can.
It's just like, jeez.
There we go.
And it just, man, it's just, you gotta feel real bad for someone like Hideaki Itsuno, who's one of the only good few people left at Capcom, because of him, putting out a decent product, wanting to put out a decent game, like he always has. But at the same time, it's just like, damn, man. Bad Gamer says 10 hours in and still haven't really left the first big town. Been busy doing side quests and killing big monsters with my portable early nukes of arrows.
Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I know that's not it. Yeah.
I do intend to pick up Dragon's Dogma 2 eventually at some point, but I did pick me up a copy of Princess Peach Showtime on the Switch this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
The patch.
Got to play it a little bit, and I gotta say, it's pretty fun. I think I actually like it a lot more than Super Princess Peach on the DS, even though that game is also pretty good.
Oh yeah. Ah, damn. I never played Super Peach. For
I want to
whatever
play.
reason.
I want to get Pocket 4.
For whatever reason, yeah, I never played Super Peach.
I didn't have it either.
Super
Because I wanted to play that one too.
Super Princess
Yeah.
Peach, it was more like a combination between Super Mario Brothers 2, the one that we got, Doki Doki Mario, that, and Yoshi's Island, along with its own unique gameplay elements of like the whole vibe system, because of Peach's emotions playing a big factor in the gameplay.
Just like a woman.
That was the.
Hey, yeah, it's not me. Other people made
Oh,
that
other people
observation
say, yeah.
first.
And they're like, huh, what are you trying to say, Nintendo? They're like, what were you trying
Anyway,
to say?
Okay, there's two important ones left.
Lord Doom says a couple of new things. He says, I went back to Dark Souls. I have a point to prove to a friend. When I said I was Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer in Souls, I mean it. So now he needs to see the horror.
Well, good luck, because I know dragons are hardcore in the Souls
Oh,
games. So yeah.
bad gamer, why did you have to bring that up again? Hidetaka Miyazaki, the feet guy.
Feet.
Isn't he?
He's Japan's feet guy. Kind of like he's basically the Japan Dan Schneider.
Oof.
Only not as bad. I don't think.
Bad Gamer said before that, he said, yeah, I found early high damage arrows since my main character is currently running as an archer. Okay, that's cool.
Don't forget.
Mission accomplished.
I don't have to prove that point. Just look at the internet, Lord Doom says. Yeah.
So, what part of the game you're in now?
Okay, we are now deciding to not join DSON. Because if we do join him and go over to General, we cannot join Newcom, so. Alright. Yay, landing sequence. I only really hate these in older Ace combats because they can be a little more finicky in the older ones than the newer stuff. But it's not that hard. It's not like Top Gun on NES when you don't know what you're doing hard.
Oh my goodness!
When you
I
don't
know,
know,
I played that game.
Yeah, when you don't know what to look for hard. And that was probably a very unacceptably rough landing on a carrier, but hey, we'll take it. Probably just completely destroyed our landing gear, but alright.
Well, at least you didn't make the plane fall off the edge after the landing.
Oh, I actually took out a non-target. I guess I just blew up somebody's house.
I see Star Child posted it. But Lord Doom, did you see the anime section in our Discord? That's real. I got it from the official Japanese Netflix Twitter.
Oh yeah, Baki.
That's real. That's coming.
Yeah, Baki versus
Tengan Ashura.
Yeah, Ashura. Yeah, it's a thing, and it is real. I mean, hey, you know, if we could get other wacko crossovers out there, like friggin', I don't know, nothing's coming to mind immediately.
Other crossovers like drawing a blank and blank drawing.
Yeah, we gotta protect what's his name.
Well, since they're doing this as a crossover, I'm gonna say that they're gonna scale up the Ashura characters. I don't like, because if they're not scaled up, Baki claps. They don't really have the feats like Baki does, but they're probably gonna scale them up, give them buffs.
Most likely. Because don't forget, men in the Baki universe don't have skeletons; they're just masses of muscle.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're big meaty men who slap meat. If they're grapplers.
Oh yeah, basically. Oh, don't forget, what is it, 2,000-year-old Chinese sugar water.
Yep.
And pee-pee training.
Get back your muscles. Pee-pee training.
And let's not forget about the most important character of all, the caveman.
Oh boy.
Bull's eye. Alright.
You know, since Bad Gamer and Lord Doom bring that up about Hidetaka Miyazaki when it comes to feet, I can definitely believe that because some of the bosses like that one giant in Demon Souls. Oh my God, he has. No wonder he has such a fascination with big characters with big feet and all. It's like, damn, man,
Well,
really,
everybody's got their predilection, so yeah. He's
Lord Doom is right. By the way, that's exactly what I think will happen. They're gonna be draws.
I guess for Toshihiro Nagoshi's sake, I guess for Nagoshi's sake, when he was at Ryuga Gotoku, it wasn't big feet, it was big ham hocks. Remember Yakuza 3?
Yes. But yeah, no, I think Lord Doom is right. I think that's what they're gonna do. A lot of them are gonna be draws.
Well, guys, you may not like that I just shot down Keith.
Lord Doom. God.
Oh.
I hope we don't got no what Beto called Kyle earlier. Kyle's like, wait a minute, what you call me?
Well, that was like, what was it, two streams ago?
Yes.
During my return. So yeah, okay, come on. All right, I think we just got one more.
I hope that wasn't directed. I hope that wasn't directed towards me because, like I said, I'm not anything like that.
No, I didn't say it was direct. I said I hope that, like Lord Doom said, that he's into adult.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to say the word.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, more of them show up. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Take on reinforcements.
Lord Doom. He says, he kind of did, since they're gods, Kappa.
Huzzah!
They look like adults, but not like corpses is my joke, Lord Doom says. Oh, if there's a topic we want to talk about, I guess the thing that's really going to piss off the fighting game community, especially when it comes to Street Fighter V, is its supposed Season 2 roster leak.
Well,
that's pretty. Damn, that's pretty late for Street Fighter V. Shit.
Street Fighter 5.
That's what you said.
What are you talking about?
You said 5.
Or Street.
You did 5.
You said 5.
God,
no,
damn.
we
Street
know
Fighter 6.
We know we were talking about 6.
Yeah, we
were talking about 6.
God.
But...
man, what's wrong with me? Why do I...
I am sorry.
Who the fuck is this?
That's basically how I describe myself right now.
No, it's alright. It's my fault because dyslexia isn't contagious.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Street Fighter 6. The Season 2 roster leak for that.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I did not see that.
Oh, that's right. Now we got to do the follow Reina through the damn canyon mission again.
Yeah, with the nice water reflections. But, yeah.
All right. What are we going to do here? Yeah, I'm not going to ask for Zoe.
I honestly don't know why I have a bad habit of doing that, but... yeah, that's basically
I do it all the time.
That's basically what it is, Lord Doom. It's like I got Gygas in my
in my mind.
Yeah, or something like that, because you know how Gygas is trying to take over Ness and Earthbound, if you go by that logic. why everything is just so messed up around him, and whenever somebody sees him just beating up animals or beating up regular strangers, it's like, damn, that kid's savage.
Very.
Now it's just Gygus is messing up my intelligence. That's what.
Well, thank you for not blaming my dyslexia being contagious.
Oh hell no! I was like, I'm already. If I knew that I knew it was your dyslexia, but it's like, I'm just kind of like, why bother at this point, right?
I'm still impressed. I know I mentioned it like every time, but I'm still impressed with that water for PS1. Like, holy crap!
Oh yes.
It's very shiny. Very, very shiny water. Although
if I take over and make you...
It's the stage only, though, obviously, so...
If I take over and make you say wrong stuff, everyone will think you're me and I'm you. I can steal the life of the true Double R. That's his plan.
Oh, you're gonna...
There you go.
Well, Double R's gonna get his own fight Earl, I guess.
Double LPG?
No, he's gonna be called Double FPS.
Son of a bitch.
Fight Earl counts. I was gonna say LPG, but double
FPS? Double FPS?
LLPG.
Or whatever, whatever.
Oh, by the way, you
whatever.
mentioned LT. Yo, rest in peace, Broly Legs. I forgot to mention that. Broly Legs passed away, a very well-known fighting game player who was like the number one Chun-Li in the world for a while.
Dang.
Went out like a champ, though. The last thing he tweeted before he died was him dunking on low-tier God because he beat him again.
Anyways,
that's a goated way to go out, right? Dunk on low-tier God, like.
Yeah.
I guess the Street Fighter 6 Season 2 leak that's pretty much got everybody's feathers riled up is that M. Bison is one of the playable characters, supposedly.
Oh no!
I heard that. I did hear that because there's a stage, and it looks like they're like, oh, that's hinting that he has another clone body that he went into after so many years for some reason.
After 10,000 years.
It's like, why though? I mean, sure,
double RTS.
Well, hey, like Bison sells, I guess. So why not? Is the more better question, I guess they probably asked.
So he's like Godzilla 85, where he has cells that he can put into a plant to become a giant ass plant.
Yeah.
Right.
It's essentially, it's like he sells, so why not have him in there? But people are like, but we hate Bison.
Then we're gonna.
He's poor.
Then we're gonna call. Then we're gonna call the mutation of the plant with bison cells Bison Lante.
Exactly. Not Biolante, Bison Lante. Okay, location found. Blow it to hell. All right.
Lord Doom, you're absolutely right. He says because Bison isn't gonna just take the L. He's a hater. That's how they do.
That's true.
And I guess there are 5 other characters where one of them is brand new, which we haven't ever seen before. But the other 4 who are supposedly making it to Street Fighter 6's Season 2 DLC are Mika, Vega, Sakura Kasagano, and Elena from Street Fighter 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, we blew up some helicopters and then like one building. All right.
Unfortunately, Lord Doom, nothing's mentioned about Cody, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the Season 3 DLC roster.
Yeah, and he's arrested again.
I mean, with him being the mayor, with him being the mayor of Metro City now, it would make sense to have him show up in the game through DLC or through one of the season passes at some point, the future season passes.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to see Guy come back. He never showed up for Street Fighter 5. I want to see him come back for Street Fighter 6.
Cursed.
That or bring back Maki, because she still hasn't received a modern incarnation of her character yet.
Right? Maki, man. What the heck?
But if they brought Carlos Miyamoto, I'd be like, oh, dude, Capcom actually acknowledging some of their more obscure characters from Final Fight. Even though they kind of did make mention of him recently in something something Street Fighter or Capcom related. But yeah. Lord Doom. he gets arrested again. The charge framed for corruption.
Exactly.
And the only reason he wants him back because he's the unknown killer in lore to the fandom. The unknown killer in lore to Street Fighter V, apparently. There I go, trying to pull a joke on myself, but it backfired.
Don't forget, Cody's actually really strong, but nobody knows that.
Yeah, even Lord Doom says people don't know this, but Cody is around Akuma level according to Akuma.
Yeah.
But honestly, what do you feel about that? I mean, with M. Bison supposedly in the Season 2 roster of SF6.
I would be okay with that, because I actually like playing as him in Street Fighter, so... but I'm not as serious as a lot of other people, so...
Right.
I'm just a filthy casual, so what do I know? Oh no, there it is. Okay.
I mean, I know that M. Bison is a very iconic character, but if someone like Katsuhiro Harada from Tekken is able to move on from Heihachi, then I'd say that for Capcom's case, they should try to move away from M. Bison for the time being.
Until he's resurrected as a raptor, so yeah.
Oh boy. He's gonna make the Uchihas his bitch.
Well, you know him and dinosaurs, so yeah.
Which, speaking of which, I didn't even realize this, but when Jerry and I were talking on Wednesday, or was it Thursday? But we were making mention of anime character. No, not just anime characters. But first, we were talking about famous celebrities in Hollywood or from the entertainment industry in general who have the same birthdays as us. And then we went to anime characters. And when I checked which anime characters have the same birthday as I do, apparently Sasuke Uchiha's dead father has the same birthday as I do.
Oh, well, that's I should look up if I share one with any anime characters.
So literally, I got a damn Uchiha who has the same birthday as me. Lord Doom. Heihachi would be best friends with the second Hokage. Think about it. Heihachi would be like, I got a raptor of my own. It has boxing gloves. His name is Alex.
Exactly, and he needs to come back.
I know a lot of people want him back, but I think more people would want Mokujin back.
You know who I'd share a birthday with is Yami Yugi, specifically, for some reason.
Yummy.
How does he taste? Metal. Because it sounded like you were saying yummy, yummy, yummy instead of yummy, yummy, yummy.
Well, no, but okay. Come on, pull that around. There we go. Alright, how many more? 3.
And you know, Lord Doom, I can see them doing a crossover for that, because if you remember in Tekken 6, they did a crossover with Masashi Kishimoto when it came to Lars Alexanderson.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget Rainmaker Okada with King.
Oh wow, Lord Doom, I didn't even know that. He says the only person he remembers sharing a birthday with is Ryoma Sakamoto.
Oh,
Oh, hey.
nice.
Although with me, the Yami Yuki thing is contested, because some people say, like me, it's July 26th, but some people say, no, it's November. No, it's June. And I'm like, oh boy. So apparently I'm
God
one of
damn.
the contested birthdays for Yami Yuki.
Better that than nothing. Yeah, I should check out mine.
The only one I know for sure, besides him, that isn't contested is Potato Girl from Attack on Titan.
Oh boy.
Potatoes.
I don't watch
Potatoes.
Attack on Titan, so I don't know.
But I also share a birthday with one of the characters from Saint Seiya.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, my favorite one too, Leo Iolia.
General Resource Key. Yeah, that's good, Rainy. Yada yada.
You know, Metal, I could check up for you to see which anime characters have the same birthday as you.
If you want,
When's
yeah.
When's your birthday?
It's coming
He's
up in
one day after Wheels.
It's in a couple weeks. It's on April 7th.
April 7th, okay. April 7th, anime birthday. Character April anime character birthday. Okay, let's take a look. All right. Oh wow. Oh, okay, never mind. There are 20 people who have the same birthday as you when it comes to anime characters.
Really?
Let's go down the list here. Yeah. Gene Kirstein from Attack on Titan.
Gene?
Or John Kirstein.
I don't remember who he's supposed to be. I don't remember who John was.
Magna Swing from Black Clover.
Hmm.
Now here's one that we all know. Chad from Bleach.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right, Chad. Cool.
so you're a Chad. See?
Uh-huh.
Kotaro Amon from Tokyo Ghoul.
Hmm.
Yona from Yona of the Dawn. And here's another character that we do know that was born on April 7th, which is actually quite a surprise. Astro Boy.
Oh, good old Adam.
Yes. Jin the Man Demon from One Piece, or Geen, however you say it.
Cool.
Izumi Nase from Beyond the Boundary.
Never heard of that one.
Kaie Tania from 8686.
87, 86.
Nako Oshimizu from Hanasaku Iora. Or no, Iroha. Sorry, my dogs are barking right now. They just
trying to sell you stuff.
Evidently, holy shit, they're barking loud. I don't know what's going on over there.
Those dogs can sell anything.
Yes, they can.
Dogs dog is talking.
Okay, to keep going on this list, I already got through halfway on them. Kanon Mizushiro from Jewel Pet Sunshine.
I know of
Pet
Jewel Pet, but I never actually.
Really? That's a new one on me. Oof.
Oh boy. Satsuna F. Seiei from Mobile Suit Gundam 00.
Oh, yeah,
Huh.
Satsuna is April
Yeah,
7th.
same birthday as I Am Gundam.
Ah, yes, as a Kurdish
Hey, look at
terrorist.
that middle. You're a Chad and Gundam. Look at that.
Oh, and speaking of which, that's not the only Gundam character who has the same birthday as you, and I'll be getting to that shortly. Anyways, going on with the list here, Lovero from Assassination Classroom. Takezo Kurata from Kono Oto Tomare, Sounds of Life.
Mission accomplished.
Bo Convart from Macross Delta.
Ooh, Delta, really? All right, here's our important decision.
Okay. Benitora from Samurai Deeper Kyo.
I love Benitora. Too bad that show sucked. The manga's great.
Anyway, here's the other Gundam character who has the same birthday as you, Metal, and it's Relena Darlion from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing.
Relena is Relena.
Darlion, yeah.
One of either the most fearless or stupid women in Gundam.
Yep.
She keeps telling a terrorist who's threatened to kill her to keep trying to kill her. But he never does. So yeah.
Yep.
Fukuyama from Dorohei Doro.
That's a show I need to watch.
Chloe Maxwell from Luck and Logic. And last but not least, Michitaka from Log Horizon.
Oh, neat.
Okay, hit Reina, so... Okay. We are now being escorted to Newcomb airspace. Oh yay, aerial refueling.
Oh boy.
Refuel.
Up, down, up, left, right, slow down, speed up, up, slow down, speed up. Fuck, what was I supposed to do?
I saw the Lord Dude said.
Yeah, let's see. Oh man, he said about a few things. He says, I'm also a dragon destroyer in D&D. I'm telling people about purple dragons and how they're ridiculous. Yeah, especially the ones from Ninja Turtles, am I right? Like
I get it. Yeah, I remember him.
And then he says, Mofex is making a comic, Spider-Man 2099. Might pick that one up. I loved his suit design.
I think I saw that. It looks good.
Well, I know Soundhouse getting that too then.
And then he says she called his bluff. I mean, she was right, so 100% big brain move in hindsight.
All right, insert.
Guess he was referring to Reina.
Yeah.
There's that mouse that's on the screen again.
Oopsie.
Nothing, that's an ant.
Rebooting. Welcome to Newcom Incorporated.
So we go back to Newcom, eh?
Yeah, we have joined Newcom, a computer-based, super cutting-edge tech company that may be somewhat amoral, but what's the price for scientific advancement? Let's turn that off. Oh, hey, Clarkson didn't die in this time.
Oh.
Yeah, no, because we actually saved him this time, and he's like, yo,
Clarkson.
Yo, the UPEO are kind of
Who
shit.
the fuck is this?
Well, hey, I think this is the only campaign where he lives, if I remember right. Because in the other ones, I don't think you really interact with him at all.
Uh-huh.
Because in the UPEO one, he dies. So, and if you're with General, you have to take him out. So yeah.
Lord Doom says, somewhat, that's an improvement if there's only kinda immoral, Kappa.
Remember, you're here forever.
So, let's see, any other news stories that's been put out? I guess Shinji Mikami establishes a new game development studio, or just already established a new one.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, after he left Tango Gameworks early last year, he's establishes a new studio called Kamui.
Kamui. But of course, there's the big news story of the past week, which is, that we lost another giant of games journalism, more or less.
Yep.
R.I.P. Kotaku. At least, as a gaming news outlet. But hey, if you want to find a game guide, you could probably go to the.
You'd probably just be better off to go to GameFAQs
At
than
this point,
something like Kotaku.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, they had it coming, that's for sure. Oh, Lord Doom says, be right back, some stuff slid across his desk, and he also said Oprah is getting canceled, apparently.
Oh, really?
Oh!
Well, I gotta look this
Oh,
up.
that's right. Okay, that's right. And since we joined Newcom, we get to meet Fiona's sister, Cynthia, who's also a ace pilot.
And I guess this week, also speaking of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 14, it finally launched on the Xbox Series X and S this week.
Did it? Finally.
Yep, finally did.
Well, it took its sweet-ass time, but I guess better late than never.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, yeah. Crazy for a series that started back when you needed to bundle in a hard drive with your game in order for it to work. I still remember seeing one of those boxed in a game store and thinking, what the fuck is in there? And then later obviously later it's like, oh, it's a hard drive because it needs a hard drive because it's an MMO. Okay.
But funnily enough, they're using that hard drive, or they're putting bigger and better hard drives on PS2s in order for them to, where they can put downloaded games onto there and have them load up a lot more faster, which, a lot of people are doing that in this day and age and making the PS2 more of a big time to replay it again, aside from just emulation and stuff. But yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, this should be interesting, because, again, this is our first technical Newcom mission, and this is one of those other missions where you're on a different side, depending which campaign you are. In this case, we're attacking the Arctic base here, that we had to defend previously in the other campaign. But it's also interesting, because we're actually in a parasite fighter that is attached to this much larger mothership that they just release and unleash upon the foes that are very dagger-like. Release.
Yes, you can, Bad Gamer, as long as you, as long as you get the however many terabytes of a hard drive space. And I'm not sure whether or not if if you could put the games on there or if they're already pre-installed on the hard drive, because not only that, but you would also need a memory card called McBoot, because that should load up that program to where you can actually load up the games via the internal or external hard drive and then just play them from there. But yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Good to know.
Although we don't promote, officially don't endorse piracy or whatever.
Exactly.
No.
Okay.
You hear that, Twitch cops? We don't.
Yeah. All right, and since we're directly above our target, we descend upon it like the descending angel of death.
Ooh.
Pull
Always
up,
wanted to.
pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, damn. Well, I somehow didn't die by hitting the ground, but I am at like 11%
Oh, I saw that. Damn.
And I am at 11% health here, so.
Damn.
And there I go.
But no, Alex, I didn't pull a dyslexia. Thank you very much. When talking about that thing with the PS2.
Yeah. Okay, let's...
Oh, Lord Doom. Okay, yeah.
Ooh. Dang.
Hey, do you know what Oprah is backwards? Harpo.
Harpo.
Harpo. So basically, she's the new Miss Cleo. Am I right?
Oh boy.
I tell you about
Gammon. Oh no, you don't want to be going with that man. He's bad. I forgot how Simpsons made fun of her.
I do too. I think it was... I sort of remember, but not really. Juju. Huh?
Yeah. Woof.
Yeah, the weight stuff. Yeah, so okay, so it is about weight. Yeah, it's about scamming her audience, Weight Watchers and stuff, while she was taking drugs. So pretty much saying she's totally natural, meanwhile inhaling steroids.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, so Liver King Part 2. Liver King Part 2. Okay.
Yeah, essentially.
Liver King, I'm totally natural. No, you weren't. You gotta buy my supplements and eat raw liver. No, that's not how you got that body.
No.
Buy my book.
And we even found the emails where he was saying what he was taking too. Like specifically at what doses too and everything. I'm like, oh god.
See you in hell, Keith. Oh.
Well, look, Twitch cops. We're trying to say Twitch cop stuff, man. Don't narc on us. Like the fact that I totally played SSX Tricky on obvious PCSX too. Yeah. Well, unless you're DSP, apparently. LPH said no one's safe from getting canned unless you're DSP, because they tried with him so many times. He's still around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did so many things to try to get him canceled, but yeah, he's still around. I mean, he got swatted once, or however many times.
However many times. Guru Larry, who's in our Discord, that's how you know. The fact gamer says, no, I'm not Dark Andy, I'm not gonna myself.
Hello, you.
Lord Doom said the IRS is gonna get canceled. DSP. That's the final boss. The one opponent that even the Joker didn't want to cross. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember, I may be crazy, but I'm not taking on the IRS.
His payment plan expires. This is gorgeous.
Ah, damn it, of course.
Well, but hey, when it comes to PCSX2, Jerry, yeah, at least you're thankful that I was able to help you alleviate some of your problems.
Because SSX Tricky was, even without streaming, was getting real slow-mo underwater, and I'm like, why? Now it's like 60 frames, and you saw me stream Bloody Roar too. That was that was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Ah,
I just wish I was better. Man, Kid Me would play Bloody Roar 3 and dominated that game. I guess, I don't remember what I did.
Lord Doom adds something new. He says, I'm being serious. His payment plan is going to expire and he still owes like 80 grand.
Golly.
God, that'd be like what you have to pay back if you went to college. Jeez, like a high-end college.
mm. And don't forget,
And
he
then
has
Bad
a,
Gamer,
and don't forget he has a crippling gotcha addiction to WWE champions.
Bad Gamer says, if DSP somehow survives the IRS, I will fully acknowledge DSP as the king of hate.
What LPH said is why it's kind of one of the reasons where I'm actually glad I'm not as popular as I am.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I'm not super popular.
Lord Doom says his plan only covers him to a certain amount, so when it expires, he's going to have to come up with at least 50 grand to pay instantly. If not, saying, I need to pull Hogan's is going to cut it. I needed to pull Hogan's. Isn't going to cut it.
It'd be hilarious if there was, if he's somehow DSP's real skill is just freakish luck. And he somehow gets a judge. It's you know what? I also tried to pull Hogan's. Case dismissed. And isn't that a severe abuse of power? Case dismissed.
Right? Isn't that a? Isn't that?
I just feel like something wacky would happen with him like that.
God. So he might be going to prison. Lord Doom says.
You might need to.
Oh no, LPH, no.
Oh God.
God, I would defect to another country in an instant if he actually did win and became president.
Yeah, you saw. That's
yes.
DSP's friggin' power. See,
And now for the slimy effer, Simon.
Oh, you see that, Kyle? Apparently it even has a name.
Big luck.
It's Pig Luck.
Damn. Watch me move to Japan if the day ever comes that happens. I wouldn't even need to go there for vacation. I just move there and live there.
Yeah, you would. They make you renounce your U.S. citizenship, but you'd probably gladly do it if DSP was pres. Yeah. I don't want to.
Oh hell yeah.
Ack. But yeah, Simon is sadly an important character to the overall story. So, despite being a slimy motherfucker. Oh yeah.
He does look slimy.
Oh yeah. Guess what, folks? We get to go to space.
Ooh.
Space.
Galaxian does happen after all.
Okay, well technically it's like low Earth orbit. But yeah, we're being launched into low Earth orbit to destroy 4 general satellites. So we'll be skipping on the atmosphere on the, needless to say, extremely fictional R-35-2 Sepia Starfighter. So yeah. Complete with neutron beam and plasma beams.
Oh, so there's the
Plasma.
precursor to Galaxian right there.
Oh yeah, this is another thing. This is also funny because technically we're launching during another mission you fight in the other 2 campaigns. So technically, there's a whole war going on outside our little silo here, but we don't care because we're blasting off into space.
You saw what Lord Doom, he said, Yeah, that's
He-
PSP for you.
He's not lucky enough to avoid trouble altogether, but he's lucky enough to get out of it when it comes. It's pig luck, man. And by the way, purple dragons breathe plasma. That made me think of that. Oh.
Purple dragons, bro.
All right.
Leaving atmosphere.
We're in space, right?
We're in
Tim
space.
Curry.
Also, it's so bright.
Okay.
It's so bright it blinds you, and so hot it bypasses all fire resistance.
Yeah,
Damn.
but there are two problems with this map, though. One thing, obviously, we're like just outside the atmosphere, so the gravity's kind of all fucked, and also we only have 3 minutes to take down these 4 satellites. And like I said, the handling on this thing is sloppy as shit because, well, obviously it's a spacecraft, so.
Right, and if we don't beat it in 3 minutes, we die in space, right?
Yeah, yeah, we like break up or start re-entering the atmosphere, I think. Come on. There we go. Okay, well that's one dead. Just gotta kill the other 2. Oh yeah, that's another thing is you gotta remember, because since we're sort of in space, your momentum will keep carrying you whichever way you turn. So you just gotta like micro correct.
Lord Doom, he says, and they can shoot it in 3 different ways: either a cone, a beam, or a concentrated blast at a single target. So, Lord Doom, what you're saying is, Bahamut is a purple dragon?
Yes.
Because when he's shooting out mega flares or giga flares or terra flares, I guess you could call that being plasma or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The beam that come out of it.
I can see the reasoning at least. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, if we beat ass, we just might make it. Alright.
No wonder Bahamut is so goated. That's something I gotta ask you guys. Out of all the summons in Final Fantasy, which one do you consider to be your all-time favorite?
Oh, that's a good question, bro.
Are we talking purely functional or like due to like aesthetics or cinematics and such, though?
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so just whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always liked Alexander from like what version of him did I like? There's Alexander. Obviously, there's the all-time greats like Knights of the Round and Supernova, but I always liked Alexander. So.
Supernova's a limit break. That's Sephiroth's limit break. Oh yeah.
Oh damn it. That's right. Ah shit, that's right. We have to get in like the right angle or else we burn up on re-entry.
But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Alexander does look really well designed for a summon.
I also like Leviathan. Trying to think. 15 was pretty cool. That's some cool ones, I think.
Yeah, I know that Eden from Final Fantasy VIII actually looked pretty cool. The ultimate summon.
Yes, I am, Simon. I am hiding from you because you look like a PDF file. He also sort of sounds like one. He also sort of sounds like one.
He literally looks like Herbert from Family Guy.
Oh boy. Yeah. I can't unsee it.
Get back,
right?
You ugly little son of a bitch.
Lord Doom says a couple things about purple dragons. He says the single target version counts as a standard attack, so you can get no saving throw. If it crits or cuts off one of your limbs, and it cauterizes the wound like a lightsaber, so your max HP takes a hit. Also, it bypasses armor and cover, so if a purple dragon does that, you might just die.
Oh hey, anime cutscene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Fiona's complaining with her sister because her sister wants to sign up for the sublimation trials, which is them trying to like do the shit that Deason's wanting. And of course, Fiona doesn't want her sister risking her life to like upload herself to the internet or some shit. So
You know, if there was something about Final Fantasy, which I'm really surprised that nobody has ever asked this question, even though the answer is pretty simple. The question is, I'm really surprised that nobody has asked, why are there no horses in Final Fantasy games?
because who
We
needs
already know.
horses when you have giant birds to ride on?
Exactly.
Yep.
Who needs horses when you have birds? When you have
Well-
giant chicken ostriches?
Oh man,
Well,
you
to
can
tell
ride
you
them
the
in.
truth,
You can eat 'em.
well, tell you the truth, there's actually two instances where horses actually do appear. One is Sleipnir, Odin's steed,
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
and the other is Ixion from FF10, the Thunder Horse.
Man can never become God. Yes,
A
I know.
direct attack whenever they want. A direct attack whenever they want that bypasses all armor and resistance. Crazy. Jeez, Lord Doom. Anyway, what were you gonna say, Metal?
I was just gonna make a joke about, oh, I fought with my sister again. I'm like, yeah, we saw it through our perverted spy cam, so yeah.
Oh man, Nemo, you're getting arrested. You are no longer the main character of Ace Combat 3. The game
Communication
broke
interrupted. Decrypting urgent message from Cynthia. Oh, she's got the shit on vanish mode. Oh yeah, that's what they call it, personality duplication. That's what Newcom calls it anyway.
Cyber new types.
Well, not really cyber new types. In this case, yeah, it's more like, hey, we're gonna copy you, and then your copy is like gonna be stuck in some kind of existential hell. Stuck in a finite form in a digital world, but you'll be fine. Oh yeah, she received a very special invitation because she's gonna bugger off and join Ouroboros. And of course,
Oh boy.
and there is a chance where you can join her and join Ouroboros. So, like, there's two ways to do it: either through general by going with Deezen when he offers you, or by going with Newcom and going with Cynthia when she offers it to join Ouroboros. I can't remember if there's any difference. I'll have to look it up before I do it. Before I do the Ouroboros side file or whatever.
They're basically becoming Skynet in the Ace Combat universe.
Yeah. Utopian dreams in the White Valley. The general's gathering troops at an airbase to resist our invasion. Fly in at low altitude and blow them to shit.
Lord Doom, this seems like the perfect setup to have a bunch of AI try and murder humanity.
Yeah.
Seems like
All
it.
right, so now we
Oh,
got.
I was hoping you'd say Steve's that way so I could do the cowboy bebop thing.
Oh no.
Go.
Okay, but now we have the super advanced fighter, the R-103 Delphinius.
Hey, Muteki.
Hey, Muteki.
Hey.
Delphinius 3. So what does this do exactly?
It has pulse lasers and spread bombs, and it's also one of Newcom's funky, like funky as shit planes. So, oh, and he also has to fly in super low because it's one of those missions.
Looks like a T fighter.
Yeah, this one's a bit different. Yeah, it's more like an actual plane. It just has a weird like part, almost like dick or something sticking off the bottom of it.
God.
I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, we have to fly in super low and then like bomb the shit out of this place. So,
Who knew that planes could reproduce sexually like that? Am I right?
well, hey, Transformers can, so why not? Mind you, they also reproduce via budding and just straight up building other robots, so it's confusing.
Caution. Hold down.
Hey, we just thought of a new idea. Spore, Ace Combat Edition, Creature Creator.
Oh,
Hold down.
that'd be kind of cool. There's actually a game on Steam that I've kind of figured out for a while. It's called Simple Planes. It actually lets you build planes and stuff using very basic building blocks and everything. And people have done some really insane ass shit on there, like from like actual like flight simulator level stuff to like goofy shit, like making like, oh, I want to make a working Starship Enterprise. I want to make a Gundam. You know, I want to make a tank in this game about building planes. All kinds of funny stuff like that. But all right, here we go. Time to bomb.
Clear to engage.
Bottom.
Metal thinks it's a good idea. I mean, remember what all the nasty people did when they were playing with Spore Creature Creator?
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, dicks and wangs and like swastikas as far as the
Yeah,
eye
they
can
do
see.
the same thing for these planes if something like that existed. So I was like,
Uh,
Metal, no, that's a bad idea.
well, sadly, it's a deal that, like I said, already exists because it's existed for years, and I've seen some, even with Spore back when I played it quite a lot. I've seen some interesting things. Probably my favorite was probably the face plantian, which is this weird animal that just looks like a dude who face planted, but like its legs are the guy's beard, and its arms are his feet that are like pointing straight upward.
Wow.
So yeah, yeah, I've seen some weird shit. What can I say?
What kind?
When I was younger, I used
they
to
were
go. I used to be a fan of shock sites and other things of their era.
either they were smoking drugs or they had the most wildest imagination possible.
Hey, smoking drugs. That's great.
Smoking the coke and shooting up the weed. That's
I love it.
That's how you make
I love
the
it,
drug,
Michael.
right?
Uh,
Bullseye. Mission accomplished.
All right, mission accomplished.
yes, Jerry.
Well-
you draw
well
on the
done.
wrong layer. That's what you need to do, Jerry. Draw on the wrong layer.
Oh boy. You just can't go on without doing that for whenever you're drawing.
Oh
Cows.
my goodness. It's like name of
It's like the Clip Studio curse, am I right?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good name for it. Clip Studio Curse.
Hey, Cynthia, you sound like you know something about this mysterious coup d'etat and these mysterious blimps that have suddenly showed up. Oh yeah, this is where we can go join Cynthia or stay with Fiona and Newcom, but we'll stay with Newcom for this run.
Dang, they give you so many possibilities, it's hard to count.
Yeah, like I said, there's technically 5 different story paths, and then technically 5
Then a-
endings, and then a true ending once you get the other 5. So, we are going to stick with Fiona, since we into those plain Janes.
Landing.
Oh, now time to land on the aircraft carrier in the snow. All right, come on. I wish you could use your weapons in the landing sequence.
So it was Decent who turned heel first, and now Cynthia's turning heel.
Essentially. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting.
Willow Heel.
I keep forgetting Newcom uses like sea shadow carriers. Huh.
Nice landing.
Nice
Nice
landing.
on.
Well, anything
Or
that
nice on by Mario Golf standards.
nice on. All right. Whoa, whoa. All right.
Remember the time Mario had a couple RPGs for golf for some reason?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Even the Japan only pseudo sequel that supported the elusive cell phone connector. This one,
Oh, Lord Doom says when Sparking Zero comes out, I'm going to Australia.
For real? I'm hyped for Sparking Zero.
oh yeah, same here, totally.
Oh, he says his wife's family has been talking trash, gotta uproot the whole family tree.
このような大規模な報道規制が施行されるのは初めてのことです。現在この番組は独立系パーソナルベースの放送局からお送りしています。それではここで我々が独自に傍受した映像を無検閲でご覧いただきます。
Oh yeah, I guess that's another thing we could talk about is the Sparking Zero
Yeah, this is
gameplay trailer.
Ouroboros.
Speed versus power.
Yes. Dude, I'm hyped for that because it looks like you could do like tag team mechanics. You saw Jason Berger jumping Topo, but what got me hyped was seeing Broly and Kale do the test of strength lockup, and I'm like, yep.
Oh.
So Brokel or Brokale is a thing, I guess.
Okay, now this is an interesting thing because in this one they actually show some of the people who have actually joined them and undergone sublimation, and one of them on screen right now is Kei Nagase, who is from Ace Combat 5. Also, Cynthia's there too, because, like I said, she ran off and joined them and sublimated herself. So. Ouroboros.
Caroli and Caroli Black, the fusion.
Caroli.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that, Muteki, because they are probably wanting to get their noggins readjusted for Sparking Zero because part of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. So that's totally understandable with them trying to hunt down copies of that game. But I mean, good luck selling an arm and a leg to get Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Am I right?
Yeah, it's pretty expensive to get a physical copy these days.
Caroli isn't Dokkan. He's old, so he's bad, but I have him, Lord Doom says.
That's what I like about Dokkan, having those kind of characters in it. That's what would be sweet if Tenkaichi did that for as DLC or something, if they ran out of ideas. Well,
yeah.
We had these wacky What If Heroes characters.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube man. Or
Exactly.
they could go, complete nutso and put a lot of the what if fusions from like Dragon Ball fusions and such in there. That'd be funny.
Muteki, and to answer your question, it probably would be cheaper just to get the Budokai HD collection because I'm pretty sure that the PS2 releases.
I was gonna say, unless you absolutely love Budokai 2, I'd just get the collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the licensing music problems from Kenji Yamamoto, I'm pretty sure that they kind of spiked up in value those games.
The originals
possibly
did, yeah, because then the HD collection with the replaced music came out, which is considered, yeah, even though it's the same game because of the music and stuff, yeah, the originals are more desirable because they do have the plagiarists music on there.
Hmm.
So, yeah. And like I said, yeah, I'd go for that. Like I said, unless you're a gigantic fan of two, since that's the only one not on there.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of blows,
Yeah.
but oh well. Well, most people bought
Dra-
that for three anyway, really. So
Well, yeah. It's just Dragon World is abysmal in Budokai 2. Not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It was a good idea on paper, but just wasn't properly executed
It
well.
wasn't exactly. It was a neat idea, exactly. Oh, a board game type deal? That's pretty neat, but yeah, actually playing it.
You know, just playing Dragon World and Budokai 2 reminds me of the tactics battles in Suikoden 3 because it's kind of similar like that, where it was like board game structure.
don't you just love it when your fighting game makes you basically play a board game to play your
Right?
fighting game? Not just a fighting game, you also got to play a board game to play your fighting game.
Yeah, not to mention Muteki, they didn't. It seems like they did not do a whole lot to improve upon the first Budokai, even though I still enjoy Budokai 1 for nostalgia reasons. But yeah, Budokai 2 was just the weakest of the original
It's the
trilogy,
weaker, like,
without a doubt.
yeah, one has an anemic roster, but then again, like it was decent for the
More
time,
cool
and
features.
also like there's a lot of people who actually really like the more quote unquote realistic models in Budokai 1 compared to like the cell shaded ones in 2 and 3. So like 1 does have its fans, and of course 3 has its roster and like a bunch of other good improvements, but yeah, 2 is kind of the weaker one there.
I mean, I mean, the thing about 1 that I always cherished the most was its story mode because it was
It
just
was
like
good,
watching the
yeah.
anime.
Yeah, it was a good story mode, covered up to Cell, and not only that, also gave us the horrifying what if Cell absorbed Krillin and became
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes,
Srillin, I think his name was, and then
thrilling.
and then Yamcha would show up and kick his ass.
But it wouldn't be until Tien actually delivered the coup de grace with the tri-beam cannon and actually killed Cerulean. But
Oh yeah,
but it was all just a dream. Wah, wah, wah.
yeah. It's like damn. Ooh. All right, so I think the blimp should show up now.
Although probably one of the coolest things about Budokai 2 was the fusion between Tien and Yamcha.
What was it called? Tiancha, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And but also we cannot forget Goku.
Oh, of course, Goku.
Yeah.
Goku is just pure meme potential.
They're
Goku's
also
hair,
a
but
Tengen.
with
Well,
Goku. Goku, where it's Mr. Satan with Goku's hair, but without his facial hair. That is nightmare fuel.
Okay, we can get it. We just got to get in the right position.
But of course, there's also the alternate with with Goku having Mr. Satan's afro.
The Mr. Satan fro. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, so it's that's the side. All right. Aileron roll.
And that's why you have a game like Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Why you have something like that exist because of all the weird fusions you can actually do in that game.
Well, not to mention it basically being a port of a arcade game, but of a card-based arcade game. But that too.
Whatever you do, do not fuse hit with cooler, please.
Why was that make Booler or oh no wait I got it, never mind.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
a couple things.
yes.
I didn't even notice.
You mean cool it. Cool it.
Uh, cool it. Or coo it.
Coo it. Yay! To be continued. Next time.
That'd be fun. That'd be funny. Cool it. It's like what? I'm being calm as I possibly can. No, that's my fusion name. Cool it.
Cool it. But brother,
Who's
we're
on
all
first?
named after appliances. What sense does make this?
But I will tell you that Dragon Ball Budokai 2, at least in Japan, 2V is the rarest Dragon Ball Z game in existence.
Oh yeah, 2V. It is, isn't it?
Because
there was
it has
some
a
special
cool.
some special version that had what was it? His ass chilled in it.
No, it was a cooler skin for Frieza.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I just remember there was some versions, there was some special version. I don't know if that was 2 or 3. It was like some Jump Comics giveaway or something, where one of the skins was swapped out with some joke version of Frieza. I can't remember.
I remember Super Dragon Ball Z actually had the redesigned Mecha Frieza by Toriyama.
Gave him grenades and a giant shoulder cannon.
Yep.
Basically.
And Mecha Frieza was kind of an asshole in that game.
But Super DBZ is a game that doesn't get enough credit because it's probably the closest to a Street Fighter-esque fighting game we'll probably ever get for Dragon Ball.
Yep.
It is sadly probably like the most mechanically in movement and everything.
Look at that cutscene.
Production IG, boys. Woo!
What else did chat say?
Well, Muteki said, well, Lord Doom says the best part in his super attack is the gigantic bomb, which is basically Karoli forming a spirit bomb purely with his own energy because Broly. Anyway, the backstory about how Karoli came to be, Towa had control of Broly and wanted to fuse him with Goku so he could control the fusion, and Goku decided to, quote-unquote, just let it happen because he wanted to see what it would be like to fuse with Broly. But the plan backfired by giving Goku full control of the fusion and also allowing him to ignore Towa's control, so be careful what you wish for. LPH, I would say stay away from that one. Infinite World, I mean, if you want a watered-down version of Budokai 3, then there you go. But otherwise, don't play it.
Okay, so the Mega Float's been blown up, so we have to take on an entire fighter squadron hovering over its charred remains and blow up their huge whale carrier. Alright, sounds good.
Oh, Muteki says, bet you guys love holding Raditz to get Piccolo to do the special beam cannon in Budokai 1. If you're playing as Goku, yes, because you have to make sure that...
Yeah, it was like a mini game, wasn't it? You have to, like, what was it, rotate...
Keep him in the line.
Or something?
Yeah, the left analog stick, you have to turn it in the direction you're in to keep the line of how the special beam cannon works, so that way you can hit Raditz in that line.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like a time limit to do that to make sure he stays on the line. If he stayed on that line at the end of the countdown, then you basically cleared that objective.
Caution! Body damage. Oh, but that was a tiny stingle. Alright, let's get this thing.
Muteki says that Infinite World, there were some characters that were broken, and they were mainly the new ones. I never knew that.
Sadly, I remember a time when a shitty Game Boy Advance fighting game's biggest draw was, hey, we're the first thing in the West that has Broly in it.
Don't. No. No.
Yeah.
We never talk about that.
We do not talk about Taiketsu around here. Now, Supersonic Warriors, yeah, but Taiketsu,
Yeah, we talked about.
And the sequel.
Oh yeah, Supersonic Warriors. No, those are all right. But yeah, Taiketsu, no.
I saw the guy who did the sprite art for Taiketsu and everything. He did, and for Dragon Ball Legacy of Goku. And when he actually was on Reddit, he was like, he was like, yo, I did some of the work on the game. Like, oh, what'd you do? I did the artwork for Legacy of Goku 1 and 2 and Taiketsu, and then he said in parentheses for Taiketsu, I am so sorry.
I am sorry. Oh.
But yeah, Supersonic Warriors is goated, as Bad Gamer says.
It is pretty good, yeah. The sequel on the DS.
What ifs, bro? Yeah, the DS one I loved.
Supersonic Warriors 2.
That was actually fun.
I'm kind of
They were developed.
I'm sad it never.
They were developed by Arc System Works.
Yes, they were.
That's probably why they were decent, man. Compared to, because I think Taiketsu was an American developed.
Yeah.
Webfoot, right?
Webfoot Technologies. Yeah, the same people who made the Legacy of Goku games.
Yeah. So
and GT Transformation.
That's true.
Transformation was actually decent.
Yeah, I was gonna say what was it? Legacy of Goku 2, Boo's Fury, and Transformation actually aren't bad. Goku 1 is kind of ass. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Yes.
Like Goku 1.
I mean, there is
Goku 2. All right. Like great shit.
I mean, there is a code where you can actually go God mode in the first Legacy of Goku, but it's like, why? It's already bad as it is.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised somebody hasn't hacked like Ultra Instinct Goku into that, and he never attacks. He just like reflects attacks back at people who attack him or something.
Muteki says, you guys are okay that Sparking Zero clashes like old Budokai charge bars over rotating sticks?
I'm fine with that.
I'm happy with that.
I hate rotating sticks.
Yeah.
So
I am
very
bloody
okay
palms.
with it.
Right?
Oh yeah, because that, like, if you wanted to do like their ultimate skill at like full charge in Budokai 2, you had to rotate the stick real fast. Whereas you don't have to do that anymore with Budokai 3.
That's where Sparking Zero's getting it from. Yeah, 3, it's just the timing.
Yeah.
It's a lot better.
Oh yeah. When Bad Gamer was talking about Supersonic Warriors 2 on the DS, he says he loved the what if story where Piccolo regained his Demon King side and wanted Gohan to be the one who killed him, or to kill him, basically.
That's wacky shit. All right, and welcome to the wild world of flying through a bunch of small-ass tunnels flying into a friggin' geofront. Oh boy.
God.
And
It's like we're in like the original Metal Gear Solid looks like.
Oh yeah. And it's funny because there's a very similar sequence to this at the end of Ace Combat 7, so where you have to race down a tight winding corridor to get into a little place and kill some things. And of course there's closing doors that you have to watch out for, and if you run into them, you go boomie. Whoa. We slightly clipped through the ceiling, but we did not hit it. Oh boy, warping textures, my favorite part of PS1 and hardware.
Oh boy.
No. Oh, body damage, but we're alright. Body damage, we're alright. Oh, slow down.
God.
Pick up.
Damn.
And like I said, we're alright. We're alright.
It's like, I'd rather have the chicken walker in Star Fox Zero and Star Fox 2 than having to fly through this shit.
Yeah.
Because at least you can make sharper turns and all that.
Well, it's kind of like the Escape the Death Star stage from Rogue Squadron, if anybody's familiar with that one.
Right.
That's what
yeah.
I kind of like in this too, since you have to fly through super tight corridors and avoid shit. But you also can't go too slow, or else that'll happen.
Lord Doom, I'm gonna dominate no matter what, but with stick rotation, it would be even more ridiculous.
race on.
I mean, if Mario Party has taught me anything about stick rotation, is that it sucks.
If it's taught me anything, it's that you should mail out gloves with any games that have stick rotation in them.
Yes. Well, the stick rotation, I wouldn't even mind if the analog stick wasn't plastic and hard like that, you know?
Yeah, the N64's stick was not known for being comfortable nor sturdy, so.
Yes. And, you know, it's even harder to imagine that they brought back the first Mario Party on the N64 online service.
They did, although
It's
they're...
like...
Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I flew into a pillar. Yeah, there is, but there's some kind of health warning on it about the stick rotating games, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, hopefully the stick rotating is actually a lot more bearable, since the
I think
analog sticks are actually a lot more soft feeling.
I think it's still the... I think it's... Yeah, I think they just put a health and safety warning, like, on it or before it, just saying, yo, so watch out, because you could easily blister your hands, so don't be an idiot. And wear protection if you have to, so...
Yeah, a couple of hand condoms will actually do the trick, and by hand condoms we mean gloves.
Well, what do you call them? Gloves?
Glives.
Well, like, what do you call your...
You know,
your... Oh, damn it!
Metal, how could you be... You shouldn't be thinking about hand condoms. That's gross, man.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Some of these damn terms. Jesus.
And I'm still surprised that we still haven't even put that plan into fruition for us to play Mario Party games together.
Oh, we should.
I mean, with the 1 through 3 being on the Switch Online service, and we all have Nintendo Switch.
True. Yeah.
But Metal, I don't think you have the expansion pass for the online service. Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's gotta be
we
have to make it a point to do some Nintendo Switch Online games, like through co-op means or competitive means.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Eventually.
Okay.
I think we've been sleeping on that for too long.
I think so too.
You know, speaking of Super Dragon Ball Z, I really wish that was on Fightcade, because it was originally an arcade game.
Ah, damn it! Why did you just give me... yeah. And I think, the only port it ever got was to the PS2, I think. So...
Yep.
Which did get released in the West, thankfully, so...
Right. I mean, it'd be nice if it was on, Fightcade.
It would be nice.
The arcade original. You know, one game that I wish was on Fightcade was Killer Instinct, but it's not on there. Nor is Super Battletoads in the Battletoads in the arcade.
Which is weird, because you think Battletoads, like, okay, Killer Instinct I sort of understand, since it's sort of using, what was it, like N64 hardware, essentially?
Mm-hmm.
Or, Ultra 64.
I'm just saying it would be
coming
nice.
in 1995, the Nintendo Ultra 64.
Yeah.
Only had to wait another year and a bit of a name change, but yeah.
Muteki says, I say Fightcade, Capcom, JoJo, and use Pet Shop. I say, unless if you want to deal with the chat with the Sea of Hard R's with the community in that Fightcade room, then yeah, let's stay away from that for the time being.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the clan was out playing JoJo that day.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because that's not even the part that has actual Nazis in it. So. Ah, damn it!
Right, because it only covered part 3, whereas part 2 actually had.
Yeah, I was going to say part 2, and then technically, I guess 6, because that does actually feature the clan. But yeah.
Metal, I'm just gonna say you probably should just focus on trying to do this without talking too much, because I think that's what's ruining your concentration when it comes to this stage.
Probably.
Yeah, so you probably should just focus on this while Jerry and I do the commentary until you get past this part.
Righto.
Lord Doom, I swim in the sea of hard R's. Muteki, oh, you want us to play Final Bout where it has Steve Bloom as Goku? I get you.
Ah, yes, the magical Dragon Ball game that used to be worth quite a lot, and then nothing. Well, not nothing, but I remember a time when that was like one of the most valuable games in North America, just because like it was brought over in like what was it, '98, really before anybody had really heard of Dragon Ball or anything, which is why it got like a laughably small print run. But then, you know, Dragon Ball takes off, and then suddenly it's really in demand, even though it's not that great of a game, really. But hey, whatever.
Well, here's the thing, though. GT Final Bout was a trap at the time for North America, because anybody who played it, they pretty much would be spoiled by all the villains who would show up later in Dragon Ball Z before going into GT.
Oh, yeah, of course. Step into the GT. Dragon Ball GT. I just like I remember a time when that game was like $700 to $800, like at its height. But then in like 2004, they actually did like a second print run of it because of how valuable. Because I don't know if it was because of how valuable it was, or if it was just because they wanted money. But they did that, and it basically like annihilated the value of the original, even though it did retain some of it. God damn it! You know what? I'm just gonna shut up now.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
And
just until you complete. Yeah, just until you complete this mission, then you can, you know, remove the no talking filter on your part.
Okay, what's that one?
Muteki says, I say Metal, try Vaseline.
No, thanks.
I was muted the entire time. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I was talking the entire time. I'm like, yeah, let us talk.
Well, now you can.
Yeah, I didn't even hear you.
Yeah, I was muted. I actually was.
Oh, damn.
My mic is supposed to have a light that's on, and I guess that light's broken.
Oh.
Oh.
I was trying to say about
good.
spoiling it. I was trying to say how in Dragon Ball Z Legends, I would play Dragon Ball Z Legends, play the Boo Saga, and just because I knew they were the Boo, it was Kid Boo, Super Boo, and Fat Boo, and you blew up. I didn't know that they were all just Boo. I thought they were brothers, so I remember, like, without knowing the show, I was like, oh yeah, the Boo brothers.
Yeah, there's a fat one and a skinny one. And one eats
the Boo Man group. They're the Boo Man group.
GT, yeah, I got a reprint.
Yeah, but with the pseudo English dub that's in the game.
Oof.
Damn.
Well, we just gotta keep doing it until we get it.
I'm about to say, come on, Metal, you're the best pilot in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't do me much good.
I love what Lord Doom said.
Freaking warping polygon bullshit.
Oh.
That those racists cannot stop his greatness. The mark of his dignity shall scar their racist DNA. And LPH mentioned how that Dragon Ball dub was pre-Toonami, so yeah.
It was,
yeah. Because you had Steve Bloom as Goku, Kirk Thornton as Vegeta.
I want to see them recast as like a Lark, as like a Goku Vegeta, some like random spin-off thing. Like they don't have to replace anybody, just in a random thing. Shovel, we
Yeah.
don't need you today. Sabat, we don't need you. We got Bloom and Thornton today.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Dragon Ball Z or just Dragon Ball in general, one of the games that we need to do for the Geek Fighters is Dragon Ball Z Sagas.
Oh, why would you wanna? You want me to head out?
Obviously,
Hey, you wouldn't have to
Kyle
play it.
does.
I play it for you.
Still, you know that game was a gift. Oh wait, was it a gift? I don't know, but I remember getting it when it came out. Did you ever run into the glitch? Did you ever play it and ran into the glitches?
Yeah.
Yep.
I never ran into the glitches.
I ran into a bunch of them when I had the game. Like,
Even if I did run in,
Yeah.
even if I did, I didn't really notice.
Bad Gamer said Kyle wants us all to head out by just watching the game. But yeah, no, I had disappearing Android 17. I had a lot of weird glitches. I don't know what happened with that game, Kyle. Was it just rushed?
I think
Yeah, it was rushed.
Very, very rushed. It was like, rushed for to meet a deadline. I think like is the
Because
usual
I
story.
love the concept of it.
All right.
You know,
Yeah,
especially it being co-op.
yeah, exactly.
Becky said he actually didn't run into glitches either, Kyle. Well, there you go. I had a
Really?
bunch.
Yeah, I was able to get through the entirety of that game, and then after that, I never played it again. I just sold it back to GameStop.
So you stopped
It's like
the game.
Ah.
I bought the game, complete it. So here you guys go. Fuck this game. I want my money back.
What Bad Gamer says, great.
I just rented it, but that's kind of what I felt like.
But no, I was talking about playing it because of some of the funnier aspects of that game, like how they have title cards in between the levels. Like the Mighty Nappa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And of course, another big thing was, hey, not only do you get to play as Broly, you can also play as Bardock. Yeah, running through the same damn levels over and over again.
You did get to fight a random monster on Planet Yardrat.
Yeah, a ghost monster.
Well, we made it.
Excellent. So the no talking filter has been lifted off you, Metal, since you finally gone
He
through
was
that.
doing it anyways.
Yeah, I was talking anyway.
Well, yeah, he broke his own rule.
He never abided to it.
So he's gonna have to pay a hefty fine for breaking his rule.
Ah.
Spendo times 3, no.
All right, we get to attack the Night Raven inside a Geofront again. Having their abilities enhanced by the Geofront's Aeon Generator. Recommendation of researcher Simon. You begin with hacking the Aeon Generators. Destroy the craft in line with their timing. Timing guidance is set here.
You mean the Aeon generators?
Oh, that's right. You like track. Okay, so this one's a little different than Newcom because you basically have to track them, and they'll briefly take down their shields, and that's when they're vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
It's like hacking.
Oh, Muteki says when talking about DBC sagas, the opening intro was nice.
It was.
Yeah, that was probably the only good thing about that game was just its opening intro, because was more up to date with the times. Except for that one shot with Vegeta when he was standing next to Nappa. He just looked wrong in that. Looked all sorts of wrong with that design. But either way, then he says, "Not the generators. I got sick of them in PS4 Godzilla."
I don't blame you. You got to do a lot of shit with generators in that game.
Yep. You start off as small, but every time you go to generators or get more nuclear energy, you get bigger.
You get more swoles.
Yes. And if you were to survive the entirety of the campaign, you would end up as Red Godzilla.
Burning
At the
Godzilla.
end. Yep. And the final boss, Legendary Godzilla.
Legendary Goji.
So, not Destroyer, just Legendary Gojira.
Although he is in the game as well.
Yeah.
So, or at least if you play, or at least if you, because I have a weird history with that game because I actually imported the PS3 original, not really knowing much Japanese. Then they decide to release the enhanced PS4 version over here, and I'm like, oh well, F me.
Muteki says, "How the hell is PS4 Godzilla already expensive?" I guess
not a huge print run. It's it's a bit of a cult hit. Well, not a cult hit, but Godzilla's a very cult. He's a cult icon, and because, like I said, it just came down to they didn't print very many physical copies in the West. So,
you know, I remember when that game came out. It had got really negative reviews. I was like, really? You forget that Godzilla is a big giant lumbering monster? I mean, are you really that too complacent with the Godzilla fighting games on PS2 and the Wii?
yeah, that's,
Godzilla.
A lot of people are comparing them to the Pipeworks trilogy, which is I guess what they were expecting, something more like the Pipeworks trilogy and not more slow, not something more like a kaiju simulator.
Yeah. Or else we could just call it Godzilla Strategic Operations Simulator 2.
Oh yeah. There's a weirdly large amount of strategic RPGs centered on kaiju that I've discovered.
Here we go.
Damn you!
I was about to say, Jerry, you didn't even mute yourself again, did you?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm glad you asked because yes, yes, it's happened like what last night too. Well, no, it wasn't me. That was low.
Mm-hmm. It's about time you need to get yourself a new. You know, I probably should just send you my Yeti microphone to you.
The Yeti.
What I want is my old one. Granted, the Yeti would be a big upgrade, but
well, that way you can use that to be talking, and you could just use your headset to be just listening in. You wouldn't have to use the microphone attached to the headset anymore. So that way we can hear you constantly all the time.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
Man, oh, that'd be a big upgrade.
That would be.
If you want, I mean, I can send it to you, but it's literally your decision. I mean, that's why I gave you that Elgato in the first place, to help you bypass the block scenes when playing PS4 games and all, and PS5 games. Or else we would not see the entirety of Lost Judgment, am I right?
Yeah, because they like blocking stuff. Because they're blockers.
Yeah.
Still glad I played that. And on Legend.
And even the Kaito Files DLC.
Whoa! Okay.
Yep.
Well, given the time, yeah. I think we should probably wrap things up, and we can try to kill Deezen next time. So,
That
All
works.
right, yeah.
okay. I'm gonna go retry. No. Connection lost. Alright, we will double check and we'll save, but I guess we should probably be heading out. I think it's me this week, so I'll go ahead and
No,
do.
no, we're not. No, we're not gonna head out.
Oh, not like that.
Metal. You gotta,
We
you gotta say 'em.
well, we will we will head out.
Or log off for this week.
Log off for the
There.
week. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, I think it's my turn. So I'm Metal Blue Eyes Zero. You can follow me on X at Metal Blue Eyes. Yeah, and also on YouTube, Metal Blue Eyes. Though I don't do a whole lot with it at the moment, but we'll see in the future. But also check out hero-club.com for all your hero news and follow us across social media at Hero Club for Life. Especially when we stream Wednesdays and Fridays on Twitch. So check that out. Double R,
Hold on. Okay.
when you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready now. You guys can find me on both YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. YouTube's my bread and butter when it comes to content, whereas Twitch is secondary as I stream on there mostly, but I also stream on YouTube at the same time as Twitch via Restream. But I might be switching back over to just solely streaming on Twitch for the time being, because it seems like most of my views are coming from Twitch and not from YouTube whenever I stream, so that Twitch seems to be my bread and butter for streaming going forward, but we'll have to see. And stay up to date with me on that through social media. And speaking of social media, you can follow me on both Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews. And speaking of streaming, I'm also coming back to streaming Live Alive this Wednesday. So I will be streaming that at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, but I will post an update on social media for that when that live stream is about to go live. But yes, look out for that this Wednesday, and that's it.
Awesome. And last but not least, Fighter Chaos.
Yeah. Well, I stream Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays is King of Fighters 15. My plus is running out, I think, before that, but oddly, thanks to LPH, sending a tip in the tip jar. Oh, I think I'm able to get another month of plus.
Nice.
So Tuesdays still King of Fighters 15, and Fridays is Fate Grand Order, and unless I should be able to get another month of plus, I don't know. But yeah, Tuesdays and Fridays 4 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
KOF unless otherwise stated. And Fate Grand Order. Check out my social media, same name. FIGHTRXAOS.
Nice.
On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, because I do webcomics and other stuff as well, so check that out. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, thank you very much, Fighter Chaos. And again, from all of us to you, we hope you had a great, strange, real day. And we'll hopefully see you here next week for some Fightcade.
That's right.
Should be fun, so stay tuned and check out what we are going to be playing, and stay tuned to our social medias for that. But otherwise, we'll hopefully see you here next week for some fighting and some goodin'. But from everybody else, this is Metal Blue Eyes.
This is Double RPG.
And I'm Fighter Chaos.
Wrapping things up with his immortal Japanese final words.
Nimyu. Annyo.
Thank you, sir, and don't get eliminated. Peace out.